Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, welcome. Oilers fan reaction. By play. Game 27. As you see on that graphic, Oilers are 10-10-5. Wow. Sorry, game 26. If only I could count. Singing "O Canada" and the Star-Spangled Banner, please welcome our anthem singer, Tommy Burton. Oh Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. Who knows goalies going to the Olympics? No barbershop, it is in Seattle. Again, one home game, one road game. But the good news is, they are on at home for the next 6 or 7. The month of December is Edmonton Oilers home hockey. Also, for all those thinking that a trade was going to happen, nah. There's no trade coming, guys. There is no upgrade in net that can happen during the season. Those Binnington rumors that you heard, I squashed without a shadow of a doubt. Equivocally, I squashed. Frank Saravalli, Elliot Friedman, you guys are clowns. You guys went from Saros. You went from Saros to Binnington. Now you're doing Jari. Who's next? Laurent Brossoit? Eric Comrie? Every other backup goalie you want to name, just to throw a name out there? Guys, there's no goalie coming here. There's no starting goalie that is an upgrade on Stuart Skinner. Because they're stupid. They're stupid. Stupid. This is not Stuart Skinner's last game, guys. I know for a fact this is not Stuart Skinner's last game. Binnington will not. Okay. Again, sorry, Chad, I'm saying this. The Oilers did have a 2-minute conversation with the St. Louis Blues. Just a second. There was a 2-minute conversation that each team had with each other.
Who scored Edmonton's second goal in that last game against Seattle, picks it up from Radul and sends it in for Vasily Podkolzin. The Oilers 10-10-5, Seattle 11-6-6, third in the Pacific. A shot by Podkolzin, snared by DeCord, and this is what you were talking about, Louis. Marchment and Hyman, a nice moment here.
Well, ex-teammates in Toronto as well with the Toronto organization and the Leafs, and he comes up, gives them a little tap, says, listen, he's a physical guy, Mason Marchment. He's not going to turn over any hit. It was a fluky kind of injury that kept Zach Hyman out of the final.
It wasn't fluky.
Until 6 games ago,
it was a targeted injury, but we won't talk about that either. Now, sorry, I had to almost sneeze. There was a 2-minute conversation. Legitimately a 2-minute conversation that involved the Edmonton Oilers and the St. Louis Blues. I'm going to spill the tea a little bit here. Shots are 3-0 for Edmonton. Conversation went, hey, Mr. Armstrong. I'm going to use Mr. just because it is respectful. It was Stan Bowman and Armstrong that had this conversation together. We're interested in 2 players on your roster, Jordan Binnington and Colton Parayko. To which Mr. Armstrong said, okay, Mr. Bowman, what is your counter offer? Say I do go to my goalie and my top defenseman and say, hey, are you both willing to move your no trade clauses to go to Edmonton? What are you willing to return in favor? Stuart Skinner and Darnell Nurse. Armstrong says, nah. Bowman counters and says, okay, what is your imagination here on this? We will take Skinner as well as Hopkins and Hyman or for Parayko, Skinner, Binnington. We'll make that trade. Bowman says no. So, essentially, trade didn't happen. Also, Binnington said no to waiving his no movement clause to come to Edmonton. Shocker. Guys, if you don't understand how hockey works and how trades work in the NHL, every player in the NHL right now has a no trade, no movement clause if they've been in the league longer than 4 years. Every player has it. So, these pipe dream trade people that are made up out of nowhere from fans, and trust me, it is fans making up this shit, as Tom Gazzola said earlier today on his podcast.
Nice drive to the net. This is the 2-on-1 I was talking about, and something Edmonton's going to have to be aware of. All 3 goals in that 3-2 loss last time.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Off the rush, and Ty Kartje had one of them.
Oh shoot, that's wrong. Sorry to scare everybody there. Trying to still do the behind the scenes stuff. I got sidetracked and distracted. Now, I get where you guys want the trade to happen. I understand how bad you guys want the trade to happen. But the Oilers are not trading a goalie just to trade the goalie. They're not making a lateral move. They're not doing. And if I hear one more person say, well, Colorado last year did it, they were in a different cap situation and they were in a different roster situation. They moved a lot of capital out. And it was a lateral move picking up those 2 guys. It wasn't an upgrade. Trust me, it wasn't an upgrade. And if you ask me personally, I think they lost that trade. This is not a do or die game at all. Not even close. And that is exactly what I keep telling people. The trade for a goalie is going to be an off-season acquisition. It's just not happening the 82-game season. Worse, for better or worse, the goalies on record this year are the Edmonton Oilers, Skinner, and Picard. You might see Ingram come up in place of Picard, but that's it. Yes, the Kraken are in the same division. With a win today, Oilers are in a playoff spot. Let me reiterate and preface this. With a win today, the Oilers are in a playoff spot.
Before the draw, he enters the game on a 7-game point streak, 14 goals on the season. Still top 10 in the league. Draisaitl flicks it back to the point. Shot for Gula.
Shots are 5-0 right now for Edmonton. Check, I think that's in the net. Draisaitl just scored. Decord's glove was in the net. I think that's a goal by Draisaitl. Let's look at it, but I'm thinking that...
Because of the distance, it does give a little bit of time for Decord to get over there. Look at that long look by Draisaitl, as you mentioned afterwards. That glove was just a little bit inside the line. Watch this.
That's a goal.
Yeah, that's going to be a really tough one, though.
That's a goal.
Take a little break, it seems like, to make sure as they're going to look at this one. The question now is, can you see the puck in the glove? That's the problem.
Yes, you can. That's where the sensor on the puck needs to be in place. That's where the sensor on the puck needs to be in place. Like I've been saying, the sensor on the line, sensor in the puck. Every time puck fully crosses line, bing, 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 lights go off. It's a good goal.
Especially the angle that he was on. So he would have saw that kind of pop around the post from his vantage point. Scored a lot of goals from there. Kind of knows what to look for to see if it's in the net or not, doesn't he? But again, this happened quick, and I got to give Decord.
That's fine. They can be 4-1 against the Pacific teams.
And he pulled it out of there pretty quick. And if you see the white, it's just going to be really difficult. Yeah, it does go in the pocket. Is it on the line? Well, I think he just keeps that.
I would have challenged it, but I understand not challenging. Again, that's where my theory put the proper technology in the pucks. You already have technology in the pucks. Oilers are buzzing. 7-0 shots right now.
As Edmonton has come out and rattled off 7 consecutive shots on net.
Yeah, this is another good one. Good pick off by Podkolzin. Jumps forward around the winger on the wall to be able to pick this pass off. And then immediately finds Draisaitl.
Yeah, fair enough. But, man, that's where my theory, though, you put those sensors on the puck. You put it across that line. Soccer has it. Time for the NHL to do the same thing. That's exactly it. It's simple as that. Simple technology. They already have chips on the players, chips on the pucks. How else do you think they can tell you that's a 100-mile-an-hour slap shot? Just add a little bit more information to, once again, another chip. Jerry... No, it wouldn't be, and you can just shut up, dude. I'm just already going to tell you to shut up. It's not even true at all. Like, I don't even see how you're an Oiler fan. Like, you're constantly a negative fucking son of a bitch. Like, or should I say bitch of a son? I'm not even going to say son of a bitch because your mom's not one. You're just a bitch of a son. But... anyways. Nothing's coming. A penalty against the Oilers? Come on, guys. Like, why already? Like, oh, you guys are unbelievable. Like I said, Oilers fans are the worst fans for their own team base. No, they don't need a change. It's not a change in goalie that they need. And Jari is not a change. Not a good one. Like, I think you guys are just. I'm not going to convince you otherwise, so. Sucks that your guys' U.S. fans are the worst enemies of the Oilers. It's ridiculous. I won't tell you how to be fans, but good God, be better people. Be better humans. No, that is going to be the wake up that will happen, sending him down. Picard going down isn't a bad change. I agree with that. Absolutely. But not trading up goalie away. Don't trade away a Stuart Skinner when you know his contract is up at the end of the year. Unless you can get a feasible upgrade in that position, the trade doesn't make sense. Also, in case you guys are late, no Roslovic. He's out for a month with a broken hand. He blocked a shot in the Dallas game. Kapanen got hurt in practice. He's gone for another month. So whatever he's been hurt for, plus add a month. Wallman is out this game with a lower body strain. He's day to day. At least we got Hopkins and Hyman. You're right, Epic. That move right there will wake this team up. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Hey, what's up, Muddy? Everybody wants Ingram, but nobody's paying attention to what Ingram's numbers are in the AHL. I think you and I are the only ones in this group of people here that are seeing what Ingram is. It's not pretty. Yeah.
And it looks like a re-aggravation, Louis, that's going to keep him out a handful of weeks, unfortunately. That was a tough moment of practice.
Just skating aggravated something in his leg.
He came in looking really good. I thought he was skating, wheeling.
We got a penalty.
Penalty coming up for the Oilers. Called that one, didn't I? I called that one, folks.
8 minutes in, Seattle having been outplayed.
I called that one.
Look at the game's first power play on Sportsnet.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation kick.
Guys, I hate to be that guy. I'm just saying, like, hi. Why are you crying?
Because I woke her up.
Well, we'll put her back down for now.
I am. That one up there,
Yep.
she might need help opening up her chocolate milk, but she has her pizza, she has her chocolate milk. I don't fucking care.
She can come down whenever she wants to, as long as she's fucking quiet. Like, guys, I don't want to be, like, that guy, but there's no goalie savior coming this year. If you think there is, then you're just not paying attention. If you did watch the EST podcast this morning, got a little shout out. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Got a little shout out from my man Tom Gazzola, the wishy-washy person himself, Tommy Gazzol. But yeah, I think you guys are smoking the la-la juice, hanging around Snoop Dogg too long if you think a goalie's coming. That is an upgrade on Skinner to save the Oilers. Goaltending is an issue, but so is the defense. Forwards. Yes, they did yesterday.
But outside of that, Louis, what do you make of Edmonton's first 8 minutes today?
Yes, they did.
They come out to work. They come out backtracking. They're finding outlets out of the zone, although they have turned it over a few times trying to find that pass, and they struggled with that this year. But a tough time to take a penalty here for Brett Kulak. It was just a little hold and a little battle in the corner with Jared McCann.
Yeah, no, that line, it was buzzing. And yeah, blocking a shot against Dallas. Now he's out for a month with a broken hand.
A whole lot of chances here in this first period. 2 shots in net, as you mentioned, to get things going.
He wasn't at the signing. There was a table there. There was a chair there for him. Like I said, if you watch my video, yeah.
Actually, it reminds me a little bit of the first meeting where the Oilers controlled vast swaths of play, and in Seattle, on counterattacks, it seemed every time off the rush, it was in Edmonton's net. Off the draw, you've got Vince Dunn against Lazar up top. Shot Stevenson, and that was spun off by Skinner. Rebound, Jared McCann, Seattle's points leader 4 years in a row. This is the beginning of the season due to injury. His shot kicked. Everly, side of the net, gives it up McCann. Career high 40 goals, last of a save, Stuart Skinner.
3 saves, I guess. You guys are just waiting for that first goal to go in, eh? I can feel it in the chat. It's uncanny what I'm feeling from the vibes you guys are giving out. 75% of you want a goal to go in right away against Stuart Skinner. Why?
So another player back in the lineup, helping a team that scored the fewest goals in the National Hockey League this year. The Seattle Kraken,
No.
top goal scorer back and healthy.
Green won the draw. Ekholm hammered it down.
Unfortunately, no, you're only allowed to run 2 goalies and the only way you're allowed to run 3 goalies on your roster is emergency.
Saucered over to Dunn. Now McCann.
Like a family emergency, a death in the family, an injury that's, yeah, unfortunately you can't send a player down to call a goalie up.
He gets it back from Everly.
But that's a very good question, though. Epic, really good question. Love that.
Stevenson trying to go to the middle for Beniers.
Love that question.
Up and out of play halfway through the penalty to Brett Kulak.
Shot by Henrique there to tip that one up into the crowd. Good penalty killing, which is about 17 road games this season, including this one today versus the Kraken, the most in the league. Calgary and New York both with 16. So a heavy road schedule to start this season for Edmonton. It's why for Chris Knobloch, that last week at home, to be able to settle in, get some
It's not pretty.
And he said the players kind of responded the way he expected them to. They understand they're in it. They have to battle. They put the work in practice, started to have a little enthusiasm.
He will succeed.
Which he said is
Once this team tightens up defensively, he will play better.
kind of sets them straight in the right direction.
The schedule gets normal.
Once this team plays better, he will play better.
Whistle for a hand pass here. Louis, it was telling for me when we walked into chat with Paul Maurice and he said, guys, before we talk about anything, the only difference between Florida and Edmonton is we've had a normal schedule, they haven't.
Well, that's the other team that can relate, too. They've been to the Stanley Cup final actually 3 years in a row, so they've played more hockey than any team in the National Hockey League in the last 3 years, the Florida Panthers. So they speak the language, they understand. But I think to a team in the league right now, with it being an Olympic year, it's a condensed schedule, and it is heavy. Everybody's full.
Gacko.
33 seconds left to go in the power play for Seattle. Like I said, there's chips already in the puck. So let's put an extra little code in the chip.
Good shot through traffic, and Leandro's
I agree with you there. I totally agree with you. It is time to send him down.
as you can see, Capo also injected
That is the plan. It's just with all the injuries, it's kind of hard to do, right?
left over, and Stuart Skinner says, nope.
Broke his hand in the preseason, played 7 games, and then had a bit of a groin issue that's kept him out.
You're absolutely right. You guys are whose time is
Hopkins a high
coming to an end, Renegade?
Hopkins was hurt early in that Colorado game. Didn't wreck
His time isn't coming to an end until the end of the season.
back for the first time in a couple of
Like I just can't preface this and I can't emphasize this enough. Stuart Skinner is a goalie for the Oilers until the end of the season when his contract is up. He's not re-signing here. And it's going to hurt the Oilers him not re-signing here.
cleared by Lazar, marching to the team's 5-on-5 with a wrist shot that was left in the corner by Skinner. This looks like goaltender interference to me on Marchment. I think this penalty is going to go to Seattle.
Power play coming up for the Oilers. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
Here it is here as Marshman drives this one through. He takes the shot.
That's a penalty. You want to disagree with it? I don't care. That's a penalty.
Your eyes go through a lot, like staring at those things on the way to work every day.
So check they're healthy with...
Now, I agree, Epic. I agree. And Renegade, I agree. Skinner's time is done in Edmonton. But because he's making so little as a starter, you can't replace him and still win hockey games. I saw the interview with Matheson, and I have no ill will towards Jim Matheson at all with that question. That was a fair question he asked, but that was an even better, smarter, calculated response by Stuart Skinner. And that's a shot at you fans. That's not a shot at the media. That is a shot directly at the fans bashing him. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back. Gone. That is a shot at fans for Tommy Sallow. That is a shot at fans for Bill Ranford. That is a shot at fans for Bob Essenza. That is a shot at fans for Devin Dubnyk. That is a shot at fans for JJ, whatever his name is. That is a shot at fans for Brissois. That is a shot at fans for Mikko Koskinen. That is a shot at every fan that every time a goalie has a rough spot, we ship them out of town. That is a shot at you fans for being dummies. And Stuart Skinner had every right to say what he said. If you don't agree with him, no, he wasn't. Bill Ranford was not a fan favorite. At the end of it, he was not a fan favorite. Why do you think he went to Boston?
MS at the age of 18, so when McCann himself turned 18...
He was a fan favorite when he won the Cup in 1990, absolutely.
EM, along with the cancer symbol and a hockey stick through it. He said at the time she's done...
I'm just saying why he said what he said. It wasn't because of what the media asked. He took a shot at the fans, and a lot of fans don't see it that way. Fair point.
Love being a part of Hockey Fights Cancer Initiatives. Here are the Oilers on the power play. And McDavid got that one up on the heel of his stick. Came off the glass, and rebound return to him. Nugent Hopkins back on this power play unit.
I agree. Bill Ranford was a fan favorite. One of my favorites.
Nugent Hopkins, smooth shot. McDavid calling.
But he could never play in this day and age of NHL.
The mid slot. Hyman in front of the Seattle goaltender. Here's McDavid. Oilers power play ranked third in the league. Seattle penalty kill third from last. So this figures to be a mammoth advantage. But the Kraken are able to muscle.
Everything's to the outside.
Crowd not too happy with that call on Mason Marshall. I kind of agree with that.
I don't disagree with you.
Actually, a pretty good bump that sent his course into Stuart Skinner.
But in 95, the fans turned on him.
The penalty's called. They're not taking it back. So Edmonton with an opportunity.
Here's McDavid. Stymied by Adam Larson. Who had a chance to get out. Hung up with Hyman.
I totally agree with you, Barbershop. He was a fan favorite for most. But there were still some that wanted him out, and that's why he left. Scores! Ryan Nugent Hopkins.
Ryan Nugent Hopkins is sixth in 17 games played.
Yeah, he's so important. We just talked about it. Right from the get-go off the face-off, he's making plays. He made a beautiful pass, cross seam over to McDavid.
And prevent a glorious chance. Another miscommunication between Skinner and his defense. Henry hits the line with Matthias Janmark. Tried to go net front, broken up by Ryker Evans. And Seattle plus out. Evans, little give and go. Berkeley, Cat, through. no score in Minnesota. Yet to score here in Seattle, and again what has been an injury
Yeah.
short campaign.
No, absolutely, Barbershop. Absolutely. I totally agree with you.
Colson, 1-on-2, waits for help. Sends it out to Regula. His shot hit the skate of Montour.
Oilers fans have been a terrible fan base for a really long time.
As he hit the Edmonton line, scampering the other way, Mangiapane lifted in by Draisaitl. Bouncing puck corralled and cleared by Lindgren. And here's got Pop from behind, a reload for Seattle.
Is it because we got so spoiled because of the 80 Oilers?
Boys showing
Possibly.
Nugent Hopkins. Sometimes you wonder, well, what if you one-time that puck? Well, he felt he needed to grab it clean. Archman shot, deflected, high up off the plexi, gets his own rebound. But when he tried to gather and send it out to Lindgren, had it disrupted. Lindgren held the zone, threw it around the boards for Goulet. Everly won't let him escape. Good pop on Archman from behind. Clean shot on it from Darnell Nurse. I think Marchman's a little shaken. Draisaitl, Mangiapane, trying to give it back to him. No one home. Draisaitl was expecting that to maybe be in the net.
Or a rebound because he drove himself right to the far post afterwards.
Beniers. McCann will golf it in. Slung back the other way by Ekholm, but held in. Tolman. Stevenson trying to center. And that was thwarted by Matt Savoy. McDavid will send it across for Bouchard, and here comes Edmonton 3-on-2. Sakhanov shoots.
You're not wrong, Epic. You're absolutely not wrong.
Savoy thought he was off centering pass intercepted by Dunn.
But he is a starter in the NHL.
For McDavid from Ivan.
He was passing to himself.
Edmonton's been first on pucks here in this first period. And that's been all the difference here. 10-5.
He heard someone call for the puck in front of the net, apparently. Good block there by Clattenburg.
Rebound to Zach Hyman. Up the center. Knocked down midair by Dunn. Clattenburg being worked over by Alexiak. Dunn took a peek, then fanned on it. Lazar threw it out. Kulak shot.
Oh, Clattenburg almost got a second. Oh, Clatty. That would have been so it.
Clattenburg back on the puck. Well, that's why I guess he's only fifth among 2024 goal scorers. Career goals. That draft class right now, Clattenburg with one is tied for fifth.
Wow.
Frederick with a little flip at the net that's fielded flawlessly by Joey
Yep.
McCord. It's 1-0 Edmonton.
No, that's exactly it. Like, it's sad but true. True but sad. McDavid and Bouchard get the assist on Hawkins' 6th goal of the season. I love you guys. Like, you guys know that. You guys know I appreciate you. I know it's tough meeting me, and it's tough dealing with me. Look, I know. Oh, they absolutely do have a player in Clattenburg. I know I protect Stuart Skinner and Picard a lot. And the next goalie that comes in, I'll protect him too. But I think the change that is made will be an off-season trade, an off-season change at the goaltender position. And you guys are not going to like who they bring in. He's ready for the bottom 6. He's absolute, not now, but he'll be next year. I think you're going to see him in the bottom 6 and have a really good bottom 6 role. Now, in saying all that, Oilers are out shooting Seattle 11-5. Hopkins with the goal assisted by Bouchard and McDavid. Oilers are 1 for 1 on the power play. Seattle's 0 for 1 on the power play.
Frederick was alongside Alec Regula and Ty Emerson and his wife Carolyn were the hosts for Thanksgiving on Wednesday. Now, there were no photos from that, but Ty, thanks to his parents, found these photos. 2017, a senior in high school. That was Thanksgiving Day. I love this photo. 2015, a sophomore, the couch Thanksgiving dinner, drinking it down with milk. And this is Thanksgiving Day, the Kraken, hosted by Chandler Stevenson. And it's a Canadian, Louis and Jack, hosting American Thanksgiving. And I'm not pulling your turkey leg.
Hey, you don't have to convince hockey players to eat turkey twice a year. They'll gladly do it.
Twice. Twice a month.
I actually bought the other day a bag of
You're
potato chips that
there's no pressure on him.
turkey dinner. It was just
There's no pressure on him, Renegade. I honestly, I can't tell you enough. There's no pressure on Bowman to make a dumb trade.
no excuses to miss it.
That involves Stuart Skinner, at the very least. There's definitely a move that involves Picard to be had.
The game's only goal scorer, Nugent Hopkins on the power play from Bouchard and McDavid. The Oilers have a 1-0 lead. First 8 shots.
If the Oilers miss the playoffs,
The next 5 to Seattle. The last 3.
wholesale changes are coming to this team.
Everly will send it in deep. Stuart Skinner up the right-hand side. Looking for a shot. Save Skinner. A rebound. Chipped out of there.
I agree with you there, Epic. But no, Renegade, he's not under any pressure at all to trade for a goalie.
Bagel pass to the front. Broken up by Olsen. And here comes Edmonton.
The pressure was on him, and he already...
Monty got thrown down by Montour.
One of those runs again where the arm came around the front.
Everly, Montour bouncing puck and a
Skinner's making fucking amazing saves right now.
by Stuart Skinner.
Now, the pressure was already on him to make a trade. He called 5 teams. I'm not going to tell you who those 5 teams are. You already know St. Louis was one of them. All 5 teams said no. All 5 teams went to their player that had no movement clauses, and they said no. So yes, he's already gone out and looked. There isn't a market for an upgrade. And he has already said, I'm not trading just to trade. I'm not doing a lateral move that won't benefit this team. So just wait till the offseason, guys. That's all I can tell you. $25 million in cap space. That's really all we need to worry about.
Against Stevenson, who's going to be moved out.
$25 million to sign 2 players.
Seattle,
I think a goalie can be had.
the next 4 days off, and then meet Edmonton again on Thursday night at Rogers Place. We'll have it for you on Sportsnet. Edmonton has a Tuesday matchup with Minnesota in between. Wow. 7 in a row now after a victory.
Even if we do win, I think there's going to be changes in Edmonton.
It's a high stick at 16:54 this first period. So the Oilers.
Kulak back in the box for the second time in a period. Come on, man. Keep your stick down. Like, oh, fuck Kulak. That's 2 bad penalties that you've taken this period.
Him in the face. High sticking the call. Little Zorro-like. Kulak on that one, but have to have control of your stick. High sticking is the call. Yeah.
So, Oiler penalty killers tested. Again, in a situation where nearly everything did go wrong for Edmonton as they were down 4 after the first period.
Yeah, he is.
Tonight, penalty kill struggled.
He's one player I could see them moving on from.
In their first opportunity today, and now Nugent Hopkins almost had Decord in no man's land. Will fall back and actually be replaced. A late change.
3.
Reacted away from Matty Beniers. Do we have too many men on Edmonton? This may be too many men on Edmonton. They're going to discuss it. It was very close.
5 on 3.
This was coming off. Henry popped on, helped break it up to Matty Beniers. And I think this is 5 on 3.
Bench liner. Too many men on the ice.
5 on 3, folks.
There's too many men.
Louis, give this a look and tell me what you think. It was very tight. I don't know whether we have a perfect look at. What do you think here?
Well, you can see 3 on, and here's Nugent Hopkins has already jumped on the ice here. Now, he doesn't touch the puck, but I mean, he's off to a long start And again, he's already on the backtrack, interfering with the play before Janmark's off.
So we can't get away with that, but other teams have.
If he just would have let him go, different story. They might have let it go because he hadn't touched the puck, but
On the other hand, it's a breakaway. If you do.
you know, when he cut it, he does get in the way of it there, right?
5-on-3, guys.
5-on-3 this year.
For 1 minute and 45 seconds.
And it's
2:50 left to go in the first period.
Nugent Hopkins beaten off the draw by Stevenson. Kraken hooks the equalizer. Bouchard and Ekholm. The other skaters out. 5-on-3. On tour. Stevenson. Done. One-timer save. Stuart Skinner knew that shot was coming from Montour and laid it to rest before Everly.
I agree, Epic. I totally agree.
It'd be important for Stuart Skinner to make those kind of saves in this 5-on-3 because you know you're going to give up that quality shot. It might be from distance like this one. Good job by Bouchard to get right out of the way. At the same time, he's kind of blocking, not allowing anybody to get to the front. Everly's off
Yeah.
the other side, but you have to under goal.
I'm looking up Tristan Jarry right now on Puckpedia because that has me curious. He has a no-move clause as well.
Nugent Hopkins against Stevenson again.
Wow, Lubo.
It's Nugent Hopkins.
That's kind of cool, kind of not cool.
Accounts for the current margin. Edmonton looking for a split of the two games in Seattle. Two home games coming against the Kraken, including one later this week. Nugent Hopkins took it free. Chance to be powered out by Ekholm, but no, held in. At the line, and now Beniers. Dornecker. Sent across. Montour. McCann. Montour. Stevenson. Everly net front. Vince Dunn. Stevenson loading up.
He has a no-move clause.
Dunn.
Tristan Jarry.
One-timer kicked away.
It's a modified no-move clause to 12 teams.
Seconds.
7 of those teams are Canadian.
Montour. Skinner kept it out. Everly. And Stevenson.
So Jarry's a no.
Rebound. Vince Dunn.
Next.
One-timer Montour.
What a block by Hopkins.
Everly. Dunn. Everly. Bouchard closing off the lane. A shot easily flicked away by Skinner. Dunn. Montour. McCann. Montour. Stevenson in front. Deflected by. 15 seconds on the 5-on-3. Jared McCann shoots and a save. Skinner up near the clavicle. He's got it.
Solid penalty killing here. Good sticks and lanes.
We got a bit of snow last night. Not a lot, but a little bit.
McCann's been all over the front of the net with.
But yeah, no, Tristan Jarry. I always call him Christian Jarry for some reason. Tristan Jarry has a 12-team no-move clause. Calgary, Vancouver, Edmonton, Ottawa, Toronto, Montreal, Winnipeg are on those teams to not go to.
Kraken, a middle-of-the-road power play this year at 18%. Second unit. Evans to Kakko.
Like I said, everybody and their mother has a no-move clause.
Rebound, Ellie Tolman. Fires, high glove off the glass, stayed out. Now it's down to a 5-on-4. And down to 10 seconds on that. And here comes Adam Henry. Kulak.
1 minute left to play in the first period.
Backhands it in deep. Nurse will kill the remaining time in Seattle. A nearly 2-minute 5-on-3. Minute 45.
That's not a penalty?
Just three.
How's that not a penalty?
Yes. Ersto helmet as he goes to the bench. Larson for the
How's that not a penalty?
with Savoy and Henry. Gets
Score.
the call the shot.
Come on, Ack. Hit the net. 25 seconds left to go in the first period. Are you kidding me? So there's a blatant cross check in the corner, no call. But a guy dives and gets a call?
Wants a shot on Mason Marchment.
Woo!
Yet another Seattle.
Referee, sir.
Yeah, Evans has got to start being a little more disciplined here. For
Referee, sir.
doesn't handle the
4 power plays already for Seattle.
He follows through and takes down Riker Evans in the process. This puck goes up in the air, and as he comes chopping.
Good God. So can I say every time McDavid gets tripped up like that, that's a dirty hit from behind. Holy fuck, Mason Marchment, you little... Really, Jerry? He got flattened. Blindside from the back hit. Dude, I don't think you're an Oiler fan at all. I don't even think you're a fucking hockey fan. You're just one of those piece of shit people that knows nothing, that just goes into rooms to cause chaos. That's exactly what I think you are. You're just a piece of shit bot that does nothing, knows nothing. Holy fuck. Clintonberg tried, but he didn't want to fight. Somebody went after him and he kept the gloves on. Fucking glued. Fucking glued. Seattle, you dirt fucking babies. And Jerry, I'm really sick and tired of your only commenting negative shit. If you continue it, I will ban you from the channel. I don't even care if I lose a subscriber. And I don't care if you call me soft or whatever the fuck you want to call me. You never have anything constructive to say. You never have anything positive to say. You're just a negative POS. Like I said, you're just a bitch of a son. And that's okay. Some people are just that way. But one period down, Oilers down. Or sorry, Oilers up 1-0. Still down a man though. Like, I don't care. Like, if you've got stuff to say that's even a little bit constructive criticism, cool. I'll take it. But you're just a downright plug. Just a downright pigeon, grocery stick type of person. You were probably one of the first 5 people in line at the Picard Skinner signing. Oh, I hate Stuart Skinner. I hate John Picard, but I'll go sign and get their autographs. I'm not emotional. I'm just calling you like it is. You don't call me that because you're scared you're going to get banned on YouTube. You don't say anything because you're scared. No, you don't have to call anything to my face because you're chicken shit. You do it to your friends and people you think are your friends that I get back and been told about. So yes, you do call me things. You just don't do it to me on my face because you're too chicken shit. And like I said last time, keep my name out your mouth. I think it's very funny that you think it's okay. But anyways, you enjoy that. You enjoy being you. You don't like it, you can leave. I don't even care. Oh, yeah, I totally agree with you there. We need a goon. We need a goon. I'm willing to bet this Jerry kid is one of those guys that was banned from our channel a few years ago. Or a few months ago. Another Rio Roz or whatever they call themselves. Vancouver Canuck lover. But anywhoosies. Well, it might be a possibility there, Renegade. I'm hearing Vancouver doesn't like the way he plays. Vancouver fans don't like Evander Kane. I'm hearing that a reunion could be in the future for him and the Oilers. It's just speculation and rumor. But from what I've been told, they really don't like what Kane has brought to the table for their team at all. I mean, oopsies. Yeah, no, they hard turned on that guy. Like, it was. They were happy with the move, loved the move even. And then they realized how much he doesn't back check and doesn't really play physical anymore. I will say this. He doesn't play physical. Maybe it's because of his wrist injury. He's kind of skittish to go in the corners, but just my 2 cents. I still love Evander Kane for what he does and what he is, for what he did for the Oilers. in Northern, how are you? How are you feeling? It's been a minute since I talked to you, but how are you feeling? Hopefully you're feeling better and health is good and family is good. My mother told me someday I will buy. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm just that guy. I'm an emotional person. I'm gonna cry in my feelings tonight. I'm emotional when it comes to people bashing the Oilers for no reason than just to hate on Edmonton. Like, but then you call yourself a fan. I guess that is the problem I have with you specifically, Jerry, is you call yourself a fan, but yet you're the first person bashing every move they make. You never compliment them on anything good. You're just bashing them. And if that's the type of person you are, well, you probably lead a very sad, boring, insignificant life, but that isn't for me to comment on. Oh. But anywho, hopefully everyone is fine. It's a Saturday. We got a little bit of snow here in Edmonton, which is cool. It's always good to have snow. The autograph signing, that was something else, man. That was a lot of fun. The autograph signing was a lot of fun. Talked to a few people. Had a quick conversation with Stuart Skinner. I am, yes, Survivor Series is on at 5. I'm actually getting it prepped on my Netflix right now on my phone. And that isn't even a joke. I'm getting it prepped on my phone right now. Good old Survivor Series. It's going to be a thing. It's going to suck to see Cena lose the title to Dom, but he's leaving in, what, a week and a bit? I understand it. But yeah, Oilers are getting kind of outworked a little bit when it comes to the power play PK. But everything else is looking up Oilers. Everything else is looking Oilers. Shots are 11-12 in favor of Seattle, but other than that, like, face-offs favor Seattle. Good Lord, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Oilers are just getting worked and we're not seeing it. Yeah, Dom is pretty damn good. Like, I love what they have done. You know what? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe the Oilers are just getting worked and I'm too blind to see it. 12-11 of shots for Seattle. 66% on the face-off dot. Block shots for Edmonton's 4-2. Giveaways are 8-3. Takeaways 1-1. Seattle does own the series right now, 1-0 with 4 games to play. Like 4 games in the series. 2 more after this one. So if the Oilers can get a win here, then they'll be series tied going to Edmonton December 4th and March 31st. Final game between these two. Yeah, you're not wrong. There is definitely something to be said for the Oilers right now and playoffs. No, face-offs, sorry. I don't know. Draisaitl's getting thrown out of every face-off. And McDavid's not winning very many. Oh, I love the snow. I love driving in it. I love playing hockey in it. Just everything about the snow I'm a big fan of. Seven and a half minutes left to go in the intermission. Oilers are up 1-0. In case you missed it, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with his 6th goal of the season, assisted by Bouchard McDavid. Oilers' lone power play of the period ends up in a goal. Nice, beautiful passing play by the boys. Seattle is on their 4th power play of the period. Still a minute and a half left to go on it. A tripping call against Connor McDavid. I mean, it's a call you got to make, but remember, you make it when he's the one getting tripped up and your arm has to go up. Bet they won't. I miss Billy the Kid, the life that he lived, the man that he was. I wish he didn't get caught. Do 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 do. Thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you. I really greatly appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. I'm glad to hear your family's doing okay and you're doing good. So all we can ask for is our health, right? Because death and taxes comes for us all. Also, last game really sucked. Like, not just because it was for cancer and Oilers put out a stinker, but it's just been a tough go. Been a tough go. Hey guys, I'm gonna get in trouble. Oh, tobogganing. What we should do, we should go take the kids out tobogganing on Monday or something after school. Oh my crap. Excuse me. Also, huge shout out to Oilers Nation. I know you guys never thought you'd hear me say those words, eh? Huge shout out to Oilers Nation, more specifically Woz, or Waz from Oilers Nation, doing the video. I appreciate you doing that, buddy. He loved it. Like, I'm not sure I'm allowed to say everything that we talked about, but Picard saw the jersey. Actually, here, I wonder if I can get. I wonder if I can do this. Just a second here. You guys are gonna get a glimpse of my Facebook page. I mean, it's not the first time you've seen my page. Not the first time y'all seen my Facebook stuff. Although my messages are taking forever to load. I'm not opening that one. Alright, so yes, so here's picture of Picard signing my jersey. And Skinner signing my jersey. But anyways, they both were very thrilled that I have it. Picard, when he saw it, because he signed it first, he saw it. He's like, dude, that is awesome. A Condors jersey. He's like, yep. Since you both played for the Condors, I only thought it was fitting that you both signed the jersey. And in case you guys haven't seen it, they both were nice enough to sign the clause. This one here is Calvin Picard's signature. The middle clause, Stuart Skinner's signature. I'm pretty blessed. But yeah, Skinner is such a really great human being. So is Picard. But yeah, there was 700 people in line for just those two alone. It was nuts. It was something else. Well, back to hockey, because, you know, that's what we're here for. Guns N' Roses are coming to Rogers Place. Interesting.
Welcome back. Seattle Kraken getting set for period number 2. Joey Decord in net made 10 saves in that first period of play and trying to help save others through Dak subs.
Hey everyone, Joey Decord here. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about a new initiative that I'm so passionate about.
That's pretty cool. Joey Decord. Oh, that's cool. Wow, Tiffany Stratton's got the cheerleader background, eh? It's a whole lot of chickens. McDavid in the box.
In that first period of play, with their penalty kill, Louis Jack, they got a little more to do early in period number 2.
Yeah, it's one thing to be emotionally engaged, but Louis, you got to find a harness for it, is what I kind of gathered from some of your comments towards the end of the first period. As Adam Henrique starts on the kill for period number 2. Seattle's 4th opportunity. Everly, a little give and go with Chandler Stevenson. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, a power play goal in the first, set up by McDavid and Bouchard. Here's Vince Dunn. Stevenson gets it back.
Minute 17, let's go on the power play. 30 seconds gone in the second period.
Showing a great deal of urgency here. Nice play by Savoy at the line. That was well off.
Offside.
Has it whistled down. My linesman Trent North, 34 seconds in.
Yeah, maybe looking for that too perfect of an opportunity, the Kraken, but good penalty killing by Edmonton as well. Stuart Skinner's had to be the best penalty killer with some saves when they do get those shots, but just mishandling of the puck on this one to start the period for Seattle has eaten some time off of that clock, but a minute six, still on the power play for Seattle.
Kraken traditionally slow starters. You can see in that upper left corner, one of those 3 leads after the opening 20 minutes this year was against Edmonton in the October matchup. And Seattle hung on to that one 3-2, but only Detroit has scored fewer goals in the first period than the Seattle Kraken, who were 30th overall in scoring. Cat was railroaded by Darnell Nurse. Puck came free. Montour wanted a piece. This one seems like it's ready to pull.
Go for it.
Montour and Regula.
Well, listen, this started from the Marchment hit on Nurse. Nurse just laid a big hit.
Drop pass got Marchment intercepted by Podkolzin. Here comes Janmark, and he got sandwiched. And the puck clipped off the stick just far enough for Shane Wright. But this, of course, Louis, all stems from the fact that Seattle's on the power play and just can't get set up. Another good read by Podkolzin, and that's just about going to do it. Montour, the right hand.
That was too many men. So that's not too many men, but what the Oilers did was, what's the difference?
Reload. 5 seconds.
Wow, they had 7 guys on the ice.
Sharp angle pass, Lindgren a shot, rebound, backdoor, winner to Cartier, and the Kraken don't even get a shot on net on that last one.
I don't know, man. That's nuts.
This afternoon, Draisaitl looking for the stretch to Ivan, who corrals back behind.
That was almost a beauty of the pass. Wow, that just
That's nuts, man.
McDavid.
But I'm not allowed to complain about the refs because apparently that's soft talk. That's excuse behavior. Hey, how's it going, Diane?
Rainbows the Jordan
Long time no see.
the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. Here's Leon
Go
Draisaitl.
deep. Go really deep.
McDavid. Ekholm gives it back to him. McDavid. Draisaitl. McDavid. Zach Hyman. This is 5-on-5. Bouchard. Draisaitl. Give and go with McDavid. Snapshot deflected up off.
All the pretty passing, but nothing dangerous, eh?
Ekholm and Draisaitl. Trapped in the corner, and the Kraken finally able to punch it back to the red line. Dunn stood up against
Hand pass, says the referee.
Offside, and a face-off on the dot just outside the blue line.
Chippy game, as you mentioned, Jack, starting here. Here's the hit again on Nurse by Marchment. Now, this is a different angle. Boom. I mean, this was a lot harder hit than I thought it was, and that's what the team, Edmonton, has taken exception to. And Rick tried to engage. Nothing happened there. Off the face-off, Regula was trying to engage with Marchment, and then it was Darnell Nurse on Cat with a huge hit. And then Montour came down the next. There's the Hail Mary you were talking about. I mean, that was a perfectly placed lob of a pass by Draisaitl, almost on the tape of the streaking Hyman. Just missed it.
Shane Wright snatched away by Clackburn, tossed by Alexiak up to Kako, and now Skinner. Flatberg off the boards, Curtis Lazar. Regula up to the red line, looking for Trent Frederick. Slowed by Riker Evans. Alexiak didn't get enough on
A lot of holding the stick there and a cross check. Wow. They're letting Seattle play.
Kako will dump it in. Nurse and Regula. Kraken are not overly skilled. It's just going to be a lot harder on the puck against this team. They will work. And then as we've seen with the Kraken on the power play, they're not blessed with that elite of elite skill. Sent in deep by Evans. Eberle. Around the boards, Lindgren. Matty Beniers. Stapled by Lazar, chipped out by Frederick.
I love the chippy hitting affairs in the afternoon. Shots are still 12-11 for Seattle.
Checked by Epperson on Marchment. Collected by Beniers. Lindgren. Shot wide, rebound, came off the glass. I think we should kind of just overlook the impact of Lazar's injury. He was starting to gain some traction when he was hurt in that game in Buffalo, Lou. He was kind of lost in a poor performance turned in by the Oilers that day against the Sabres, but they lost.
She really is a beautiful human being.
He was starting to come a bit.
Rhea Ripley is really a beautiful human being.
Both guys will play a 200-foot game.
Here's Adam Henry. Set in the corner for Nugent Hopkins. Now Beniers. He'll twist one over to Marchment. 5 minutes into this second period. Seattle Kraken on home ice, trailing the Oilers 1-0.
5 minutes gone in the second period, still 1-0 Edmonton.
Attacking.
Despite 4 power plays for Seattle in the first period.
Shot backdoor, rebound. Janmark, deep, nudge it over the.
Oh, that's close.
He did it. Janmark can't believe it.
That is an incredible save by Decord. I mean, the fact that he kept this out is unbelievable. We've seen a couple now on the line for Decord. The one-timer by Draisaitl in the first period makes a great save. This is a hard pass through, and then Janmark has 1, 2, 3 whacks at this, and somehow, for Joey Decord, he's able to get this glove down. Watch this. How does this stay out?
That skate helped lodge it against the post.
Good job to get that left skate over to the post and get the glove down there and hang on to it. Is a lot of time for Janmark to try and jam that home, and he just couldn't get it to go across the line.
Off the draw, Dunn unable to extricate. McDavid to Savoy inside the Hyman. His shot disrupted by Leonard and just wide. Bouchard looking for McDavid. That was punched away by Leonard. Larson's double team, but he still was able to sling it through Ekholm and force the Oilers to rebound. That's Savoy, hard rim around the boards. McDavid trying to catch Decord while he was out of his crease. Now Vincent, likewise double team, and Savoy just dogging. Eventually wrestled free and cleared by Jared McCann. Are they going to give Winnard in center ice? They will. Skinner to leave it for Matthias Ekholm. 6 minutes have been played in this second period, and neither team has been credited with a shot on goal. Ty Cartier will backhand it in deep. Seattle credited with the last 7 shots on goal that first period. Of course, they had some power plays.
And that's icing against the Oilers.
Unforced error against Edmonton for icing.
Yeah, epic. Yeah. Well, he couldn't score an empty net. He's done it once already this year. It seems the only goal he scored, though, empty net goals. But yeah, you're right. It's a struggle to watch Janmark struggle.
Well, Joey Decord got off such a great start this season, Jack. Stepped in there, and the Seattle Kraken off to a great start this year as well. Their best in franchise history, and then it's been a little bit more of a struggle, I think, as everybody's starting to feel the effects. As we've talked about the schedule, teams starting to grind a little harder, the positioning and the seeds starting to take shape in such a
Another icing against the Oilers.
You're going to get everybody's A game from this point on. It's happened a little bit earlier, I think, than normal. And for Edmonton, same thing. They're in the same boat right now, trying to grind out wins and points up against a division rival right now that's third in the Pacific.
Oilers are only 2 points out of a playoff spot, just to make your point for you, and only 6 out of first place in the division. Seattle, as you said, best start in franchise history, and to back that up, they're trying to avoid their 3rd straight loss for the first time all year. They haven't lost 3 in a row in regulation or overtime.
Key injuries. We talked about Capo coming back, Jared McCann coming back, Jaden Schwartz, who's been a terrific player against the Oilers in his career, seems to always get on the board against Edmonton, out for some time.
On a tour, missed some time for the personal
It's
reasons.
just, you know what, those are things you have to deal with.
Draisaitl in front, flipped
So talk about the injuries the Oilers had. Hyman, Hopkins, Kapanen, Roslovic, Woolman, Ekholm. Talk about the Oilers injuries the same way you just talked about the Seattle injuries. Fuck Louis, like. For the 5th time in the game, the Seattle Kraken have a power play.
Edmonton's favor despite Seattle's futility on the power play to this point.
Joe.
Marchman takes the elbow from Draisaitl twice.
Two teams. Ah well, folks. It's a Saturday afternoon. Enjoy some hockey. Go outside, touch some grass. Enjoy the weather. Seattle is 0 for 4 on the power play. The Oilers are 1 for 1. Let that one sink in a little bit. Again, I've said this before and I'll say this again. How has a team got Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, the least, always have the least amount of power plays year in, year out. They are near the bottom of the league in power plays given, but near the top of the league for power plays taken. Hey, I got a snow shoveler. Her name is Anastasia. She loves shoveling snow, but wow, what a move by Yoskai. Puts yourself in a trash can and flips off the freaking ropes. That's awesome. I mean, you can live in their head when the ref lets you do it, right? Like, that's why Marchand is so effective. He knows what he can get away with, and he does it. And how do I say this without sounding like a complete tool for Luke Gazdic? As much as I love Luke Gazdic, he said it before and he'll say it again. I'm going to do everything I want to do until the ref tells me I can't. So I'm going to lick you, I'm going to hit you, I'm going to kick you, I'm going to punch you. I'm going to do everything I'm allowed to do until the ref stops me. And if the ref doesn't call a penalty when I do it, I'm going to do it again. And if the ref doesn't call a penalty when I do it, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to continue doing it until the ref stops me. So until the refs call Marchand for his bullshit, he's going to continue doing it.
In his subsequent absence
So
from the Stanley Cup final.
it's not that he's getting away with it. He's allowed to. It's like that highway cop that knows you go 20 over. Lets you get away with it. So the next time you know that highway cop is out there, you go 30 over. Lets you get away with it. Growing up in a small town, we all knew what cop let us get away with going a little bit over. You could set your clock to the time that he'd be somewhere, and it was him's cop car that was sitting on the side of the road. It wasn't until he retired and a new guy took over his cop car that somebody got caught going a little faster than they should have and got a $350 ticket. Then we all knew in the town, yep, that cop's gone. You're absolutely right, Epic. Absolutely right, too, Barbershop. Absolutely right. He's living rent-free in the Oilers' heads. Absolutely. But
It's a good save by Stuart Skinner. That's when you know you're in the right position, when the puck hits you in the crest.
First shot of the period by either team comes
yeah, you're absolutely. You knew the new cop coming in before the cop even signed his first paperwork. Small towns, you know everything's going to happen before it happens. My past life, I had to know who was coming, who was going, what law enforcement was where, why, who was new, who was old, who could you grease the palms a little bit with, who you couldn't.
Trying to make sure Seattle doesn't get to 3. Kraken are 10-0-3 when they score 3 goals. They've got 1 win in 10 games when they don't. They did back in October. They beat Edmonton 3-2. The Oilers win another draw and pounded.
That's a story for another time. Another time, another channel.
Power play starts with the fact they haven't won many draws. Montour to Marchment. Cat finds a seam. Great shot off the watch.
Another big save by Skinner.
By Stuart Skinner. He's starting to look awfully locked in today.
He has looked locked in, I agree, Jack. And this one here again, transitional chances. They haven't really been able to set up a whole lot. In zone, Cat was the one that set the last one in motion. This time he takes it in himself. Some quick skating and a nice release. Maybe didn't quite get that exactly where he wanted to shoot it, but the youngster has some jam and good save by Skinner.
Even on the 5-on-3, a lot of Seattle opportunities from the perimeter. Got one from 20 feet out. Henry against Cat. And this time, Henrique's going to be moved out, replaced by Savoy. Bouchard and Ekholm. The other penalty kills. Game's only goal, Nugent Hopkins on an Edmonton power play back in the first. Marchment centering pass. Shane Wright could not make clean contact with the blocker.
Yeah, that's very true, Diane. The Fort Murray cops, something else, man.
Marchment, snapshot, double ricochet, and that's it for the Seattle power play. The Oilers are 1-for-1 with a man advantage. The Kraken are 0 for 5. So yes, truly the difference today. Special teams. Draisaitl up to McDavid. As Edmonton loads up 5-on-5, McDavid takes a pass from Ekholm around the boards to Draisaitl. Spun to Bouchard. Slide step to his right. Around 2, Kraken. Front pass McDavid. Draisaitl. Hard behind. On his backhand. Ekholm. No shot. Gives it right back to Draisaitl. Good play defensively. Forcing him out by Montour. Bouchard whips it across. Draisaitl to McDavid. Back door off the left skate of Hyman. I thought McDavid was thinking Hyman might fan out a little bit wider that time.
Still looking for their first shot in the period. Might be time to start throwing some at Joey DeCord, though. Instead of trying to pass around the stingy defensive team, maybe start looking for shot rebounds just to soften them up a bit.
Regula steps into a drive, and that was hitting wide. DeCord will freeze up. 9.5 to play, second period. Outstanding afternoon for the kill. Edmonton up.
Oilers are lucky to be up 1-0 in this game, if I'm being honest with you. Lucky to be up 1-0. But hey, that's hockey, right? That's hockey. You got to get your breaks. Score on the opportunities you can score on. Oilers did. Wait, War Games is in Vancouver tonight? You're not wrong, but yeah, he fell on his own 2 feet. There was no call for a penalty there. If one was coming, they would have got screwed. Wow, what a match. That women's war match. That was a good match.
3 Canadian teams are all on the road later tonight in our Hockey Night in Canada doubleheader at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Winnipeg Jets are in Nashville on Sportsnet West at 360 at the same time. Toronto
They're all climbing the cage. That's awesome. He was let out when I got home, but he might need let out again. He is a dummy.
Yeah, just getting started this Saturday. A lot of Oiler fans, of
A
course.
lot of hockey this Saturday, folks.
Making the trip.
If you like hockey, Saturday's the time to watch.
Maybe there's some Vikings fans. I know our chief Principe is a Vikings fan. I told him they made the wrong move at quarterback. Indeed. I've got that right.
Offside Edmonton.
Sadly, my own team can't figure out their own quarterback issues. So we got a face-off coming to neutral soon. And here's Connor McDavid up to his usual tricks. Currently the league's third leading scorer for the season and in November.
Yeah, continues to put points up, doesn't he? It's just what he does. And has an assist on the Ryan Nugent-Hopkins power play goal in this one, the only goal of the game so far.
And is that guy between McKinnon and McDavid heated up the other night or what?
He's been hot for a bit.
Jared
What a
McCann.
November. Jason Roberts, unbelievable.
Edmonton just picked the wrong team on the wrong night with a subpar performance, and the result was an 8-3 loss.
Yeah, you're not wrong, man. They play that trap-style defense.
Driven in part by Ekholm. Here's some more to the front of the net. That went off the pads of the court. That'll be shot number 2 of the period for Edmonton.
I was talking to McCann.
And that wasn't any fun either. But I was thinking Wyatt Johnston.
Absolutely. Both games they played against Dallas, he's been phenomenal.
Here's Hyman. But you're right, McKinnon was pretty electric. Shot off the pads of the court, a rebound gobbled up and cleared by Marchman. This one's still sitting at 1-0. Edmonton's only goal on the power play, and what a day for the kill. After going just 1 for 4 against Dallas, 5 for 5 today against Seattle. Here's Mangiapane backing his way in. Marchman took it away. Trying to flick it ahead for Everly. On toward the
You're
net,
cold?
go back off to the point as Nurse.
Why are you so cold?
Everly put it around the boards and now on towards
You
the
are
top.
freezing.
Back down to his captain. Jordan Everly rolls to the net. A shot through traffic and Skinner found it to make the save.
Yeah, I'm watching Warzone on my phone, just on my TV.
So that explains why you're not answering any of my messages.
You're messaging me?
He feeds it.
I apologize 1000% immensely. I am sorry. Yes, I will look now. Love you.
That's my other copy.
Scores! Leon Draisaitl! 2-0 Oilers!
Two transitional plays by this line. They were really good in the first period. Had a couple great chances. One-timer by Draisaitl. Another chance in tight from puck closing. But you're right. This is Emerson standing his ground on the line. Little chip off the wall. Mangiapane picks it up. And the drop pass to Draisaitl. He's got two players. A left-handed Mangiapane on the right side.
Diana.
Streaking on the left, but he decides to shoot it himself and just beats the court. That wicked wrister. Look, last second, he just decides to fire this one. Tough save. Up over the right pad under the block.
Would never happen.
The eyes being cut by the ball.
Oh no. Yeah, this team is definitely allergic scoring. I realized I'm glad that my mic was muted for that whole entire conversation I had with my daughter. Yeah. Team is allergic to shooting, absolutely. I think your mom just yelled at you though, Anna.
That was partially deflected up on the glass, held in by Bouchard. Slashed away by Shane Wright. Coming over down to 1D Alexiak. Borrow that puck out of there.
I am so happy that my mic was muted for that entire conversation with my daughter.
Otherwise, it's likely 3-0.
That's,
Yeah, good movement down low by that line. Loaded up, Draisaitl out there with Hyman and McDavid, and they just go to town on the cycle. Couple good chances.
wow.
Last one just bobbled on McDavid, or else he was either going to fire that or a tap-in backdoor for Hyman.
Didn't result in a goal, but that's kind of a dispiriting shift for the hosts, one would think.
And this is the advantage of having Nugent Hopkins back in the lineup for Edmonton. Right away, he's the next line over the boards, and they go to work in the offensive zone.
Janmark mishandled, however, and Gartier back through center. Pretty good road. Challenged by Darnell Nurse, who pried the puck loose and nearly had it stolen himself by Gartier. Able to get it through the Regul. Trying to muscle it. Pass Vince Dunn. Hand in. He'll reverse it back to Nurse.
Okay. I'm going to have my daughter actually come back down here and we'll have that conversation again. Except I won't say some of the words I said the first time around. So during the intermission, I'll have her come down and we'll have a conversation we just had.
The youngest Oiler to score his first goal since Evan Bouchard back in 2018. 20 years of age. Here's Connor Clapper. Serves it up for Kulak. Epperson in a fine defensive play to lead to the 2-0 goal. Lazaro will send it around the boards back to Epperson.
4 minutes left to go in the second period. 2-0 Edmonton. Draisaitl from Mangiapane and Emberson in this period made it 2-0. Hopkins, Bouchard, McDavid in the first period on the power play. Oilers are 1 for 1. Seattle's 0 for 5. That's the biggest difference in this game. That was offside by half a foot. So we got 3:42 left to go in the second period here. You know what? Set her down right now. I want to have this conversation. I want you to have this conversation with me where I'm not muted. I want you to tell me what you told me so that everybody on the interwebs can hear what you said. I do, but you were muted, so they don't know. They saw my lips moving, but they didn't hear what I was saying. So come here. Come here. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come here. Don't be shy. You're not in the camera. You're okay. What did you say about Stuart Skinner? You asked, why does he suck? You said, why does he suck so bad? Right? And what did I say to you?
Well, there was 14 starts.
14 starts he's had. Get a load of this little kid. All right. 14 starts Stuart Skinner's had, right?
Yeah, but the other team got 15 starts.
Okay.
Probably because they have a badder goalie. You never know.
You know what? My kid doesn't even like Stuart Skinner. I don't know what to say. So my response is, next time we see Stuart Skinner, are you going to sell that to his face? Next time we go out and we see Skinner and his family, or we go over, I want you to tell Stuart Skinner to his face that you think he sucks. Can you do it?
Like, he
He decided.
he would not let in 2 goals.
He hasn't let in a goal yet this game. 16 shots, no goals. So next time we see Stuart Skinner, I want you to say, Mr. Skinner, I think you're a terrible goalie. Okay. So there you have it, folks. I can't even convince my own daughter that he's not a bad goalie.
Oilers 1 for 1.
Right? Like I said, next time we see Skinner, I'll mention to him, my daughter's got something to say. Little Anastasia's got a mind of her own.
Marchman. 2 men on him. Tried to thread one through. Bouchard picked it off. Marchman frustrated.
2.5 minutes left to go in the second period. 2-2, nothing. Oh, it's almost 3.
Rebound from Colson. Thought it a bit.
I like this Majapani-Podkolzin line.
Bouchard across. One time.
You know what? I don't really understand. I think you can put anybody with Podkolzin and Draisaitl, and the other winger doesn't matter. I fully... What a save by Stu Skinner! Breakaway by Seattle. Huge save.
Toss back in. Dive in stop. Here's Connor McDavid with 2 1/4 to play in the second period. McDavid rushes in. Done. Failed to clear. Regula across to Nurse. Nurse steps up. Penalty coming. This one against Seattle. Regula to Savoy. Backhand.
Oilers have a power play.
Cuts inside. Hyman. Drop to Draisaitl, the extra man. Nurse. McDavid. Hyman. And finally done.
Minute and a half left to go in the second period. Oilers power play.
To go in the period, and the Oilers looking to put this game out of reach with a late second period power play.
Yeah, here's the long pass. Berkeley Catton with some speed here. Does a nice job to bring this to the forehand. And the extension by Stuart Skinner has to use all the pad to deny him. Right there with the toe. Great job to extend it at the right moment. And Catton's had a few chances in this game using that speed and skill that he possesses. Second power play, it's going to be a Larson cross-checking penalty. And second power play for Edmonton. They're 1 for 1 in the first period. It was Ryan Nugent-Hopkins that made it 1-0 for Edmonton on the power play.
Seattle can ill afford a successful power play here for Edmonton. McDavid moves
Yeah.
to Draisaitl and Hyman in the slot. Nugent-Hopkins and Bouchard round out the power play quintet. Face off win for McDavid. Bouchard and Nugent-Hopkins. McDavid, Bouchard, Draisaitl, one-timer blocked. And the rebound, attempted clear, held in by Bouchard. Second effort, Kraken can't get it out. Louis, you talked about it. Those struggles coincided with the injury to Nugent-Hopkins on the power play. He's back, all of a sudden 1 for 1. Nugent-Hopkins, Edmonton cross.
Scores! Zachary Hyman makes it a 3-0 lead.
It's going to feel good for Zach Hyman.
Welcome back, Zach.
To have one go in for him, big smile, going down the bench of the Taps. Good movement here and recoveries. The Kraken, it was a great read by Lindgren on the one-timer.
Just throw it off his leg. Throw it off his leg, it goes in.
Just a coincidence. Shot blocked, rebound, and big stop by DeCourt.
Wow. 3-0 Edmonton. 30 seconds left to go in the second period.
But what he does best is he reacts.
Draisaitl with the assist.
That trio when they're on the ice together. And Rusty did a great job stepping in there too, by the way. But he just gets himself into spots where he can help the power play. And you see
Your Zach.
They're keeping that alive. Next thing you know, it's in the back door.
30 seconds to go. Second period, Edmonton.
I'm gonna sideways chugs you in a second.
There into 3-0 with 2 goals in 6 minutes time. And this is a game where special teams tells the entire story. Oilers 2 for 2 on the power play. Seattle 0 for 5. Nugent Hopkins and Draisaitl each with a goal and an assist. McDavid tripped up at center by Cat.
McDavid gets tripped up by a rookie and there's no call on the play. That's what I mean by the inconsistent bullshit. McDavid gets tripped up by a rookie. No call on the play. Interesting. Interessante. Rookie sticks out his leg. Like, that's dangerous, man. But I'm not an NHL ref. My favorite song of the year according to my playlist. Wow. Oh, I'm going to get in trouble for this one. I am going to get in trouble for this one. My most played song of the year. I don't know if you guys can see what it's called. It's called Whiskey Don't Cheat by Jay Webb. That's terrible. That's terrible. Any whoosies? Oilers are up big. Let's do the out-of-town scoreboard, shall we? A lot of games happening today. A lot of games happened yesterday. Nothing was on Thursday. Yesterday finals, the Toronto Maple Leafs lose to the Capitals 4-2. The Lightning beat the Red Wings 6-3. The Rangers beat the Bruins 6-2. The Wild beat the Avalanche 3-2 in a shootout. The Devils blanked the Sabres 5-0. The Flames beat the Panthers 5-3. The Flyers beat the Islanders 4-3 in a shootout. The Blues beat the Senators 4-3. The Canadiens beat the Golden Knights 4-1. Who saw that coming? The Ducks beat the Kings 5-4 in a shootout. The Sharks beat the Canucks 3-2. The Hurricanes beat the Jets 5-3. The Penguins beat the Blue Jackets 4-3 in overtime. The Predators beat the Blackhawks 4-3. And the nightcap of the evening, the Stars beat the Mammoth 4-3. Today, for your viewing pleasure, the Lightning beat the Rangers 4-1. The Avalanche beat the Canadiens 7-2. The Oilers are up 3-0 on the Seattle Kraken. Games have yet to be underway. Maple Leafs are in Pittsburgh to take on the Penguins. The Red Wings are in Boston to take on the Bruins. The Flyers are in Jersey to take on them Devils. The Jets are in Nashville to face the Predators. Utah is in St. Louis to face the Blues. The Sabres in Minnesota. The Sharks are in Vegas. The Canucks are in LA. Not wrong, Renegade. Not wrong on any aspect of all of that. Because the whiskey don't cheat and the beer don't hurt me. Doesn't tell made up stories. said what I said. The whiskey don't cheat, the beer don't hurt me, and cigarettes don't tell made-up stories. But they damn sure numb the pain when you do. 3-0 lead. Seems like a long time ago we've ever seen an Oilers get a 3-0 lead. The whiskey don't cheat and the beer don't hurt. Keeps you coming round and round. Oh, now I'm not sideways chugs anymore, people. I know that was fun having me be sideways chugs. You're never wrong. Never. I'm never wrong for the next 5 minutes. But yeah. Oh man, I really wish the NHL would do teddy bear tosses. Oh yeah. Paul Mary's done. That's crazy. Paul Mary, torn ACL. Makes the play, gets the helper. Six to 8 months. Oh, Islander fans, hold your breath. Any whoosies. 3-0 Edmonton. Hyman assisted by Draisaitl. I didn't catch the other assist. That's why I have the power of this. Hopkins. Welcome back, Hopkins. Shots after 2 were 19-18 for the Oilers, despite 5 power plays. It was a power play goal. What dog toy is that? There's Phil Timbits. You're right, Renegade. They do. So does the OHL. The CHL as a whole does things really well, as far as the teddy bear toss and all that goes. Oh, that's right. Mondo doesn't know what Timbits are. I'm gonna go get you a Timbit. I'm gonna show you. Wifey. Is there a Timbit available? Thank you. All right, so as you see in my hand, kind of, sort of, we got these chocolate ones. That's a Timbit. That's a birthday cake Timbit. And that's just your regular glazed Timbit. There's a bunch of flavors and a bunch of other ones. But my three favorites are your chocolate filled, your chocolate Timbit, like so. Birthday cake Timbit. It's got frosting on it and sprinkles. And just your average Timbit. Really, really good. But yeah, I love the teddy bear tosses. The CHL up here in Canada does teddy bear tosses. I love what we like every year. Millions of bears get thrown on the ice. Such a great cause. Oh, that's awesome. And Seattle. So two people meet in a very neutral location. That is awesome, Maddie. That's awesome. That's awesome, Maddie. I those are great stories to hear. But you know what? If he's truly a gentleman, he'll buy all the rounds. He'll put his credit card on the table, and he'll buy all the rounds. Oh, wow. That'll be a good game, too. Henderson's one of those teams, although their goaltender is something I'm not really going to speak on, but he's not doing too good from what I've been told. The Henderson Silver Knights goaltender isn't too good right now. A game for what? Which city? Which team? The Oilers? I want to go to a game. I really do. I might have to beg, plead, and borrow. Give away the naming rights of my next child to get tickets. But yeah, I would really love to go to a Oiler game. That's awesome. Well, if my dad is watching this, oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. What a crazy world to live in, eh? Scottsdale is such a beautiful city, though. Great golfing in Scottsdale, Arizona. Wow, that is cool. Like, I'm not a big Vegas Golden Knight fan, but just to hear stories like that, that's pretty cool. You know what, Renegade? That sounds like a really awesome. That sounds like a trip that we gotta make. I'm going to look at the schedule. In all honesty, I will be going to a game this year. I'm going to look at the schedule and see. Wow. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I love hearing stories like that. Just people finding common interest with hockey or sports in general. Like, there's too many stories nowadays where you get to know a person, you're friends with a person, and then you get divided over a political view or a sports view or what have you. I'm more than just the one thing, right? Like, if you guys knew, hey man, let me know. Honestly, Renegade, let me know. Dream golf course for me? TPC, Scottsdale, Arizona. Like, Augusta's great. Augusta in Georgia is great. Pinehurst is okay. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Life would be boring. That's why I think that's why Diane and I work so well together. We do have a lot of common core interests together, but we are also very different people. Like, there's things that she does and says that I'm like, all right. And there's things that I say and do that I'm pretty sure she looks at me and is like, yeah, you're a whack job Republican or a whack job conservative, but see, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm a big golfer. Banff is okay. Like, I have never played Banff Golf Course. I've played TPC Arizona though, the Scottsdale, Arizona public course. You know what? Let me know when you're available. I'm completely serious. Let me know when you're available and I'll make it happen, Captain. And that's not even a joke. Let me know when you're available. I will make it happen. Oh, Scotland. See, I would play in Scotland. I love the Scotland courses. It's just the wind in Scotland sucks. Golfing in Scotland is like spitting in the wind or pissing in the wind. You could hit a really good drive, but if you catch even 20 feet of air, depending on where the wind is blowing, if the wind is blowing left to right, you catch 20 feet of air, that ball is going. Same way you catch the ball, that ball is going. The best round of golf in Scotland is when the wind is blowing behind you toward the golf hole. Other than that, it's tough. It's tough. That's why I like golfing in Alberta. The wind is controllable. The wind is controllable.
My condolences, and just to let you know that the hockey world is here for you. And Louis and Jack, Vasily knows that from his own experience when his father unexpectedly passed away during training camp.
Yeah, just a brutal situation. I know Louis and I both went out of our way to just quickly extend our condolences. And it's a reminder, as the whole week really we've talked about it with hockey fights and cancer. There's just so many more important topics to concern yourself with sometimes. Here come the Seattle Kraken. And 3-0. The Oilers with 2 on the power play, 1 at even strength today, and a perfect 5 for 5 on the kill. Bounce back performance on a big way. Everland shot the same name.
Oilers are giving up to center ice again. Bad habits. Get out of it. Shots are 19-18 for Edmonton. 3-0 score.
Look good. Manny Beniers
Absolutely, I will be epic. My kids, as soon as open ice is available, will be on the ice skating this year.
In fact, Edmonton's had 2 of them at home against 2 of the league's best. Dallas and Colorado.
My little baby will get her own little pair of skates.
Draisaitl sends it in. He has a goal and an assist today.
My oldest two will have hockey sticks and pucks.
In the 14
Oh, we're definitely going to be doing a skating thing.
that is owning the team. Chandler Stevenson bumped off the puck. Cleared and well done by Mangiapane. Draisaitl nearly turned it over, but hacked it right back to second. Marchment tried to jam it in. That went off nervous. Stuart Skinner's played exceptionally
Wow.
well today.
I didn't know it was that bad. Wow. Thank you, Mund. Absolutely, Edmundo. That is awesome to hear and see.
Perfect weight on that one.
I've never been. I really want to go to the Seattle. There's certain rinks I want to go to that I haven't been to. I've been to a lot of rinks in the NHL. None of the newer ones yet.
Reverse the second time. Emerson able to keep it in, and now Adam Henry. Territorial control for Edmonton right now. Janmark spun down.
Stay on your feet, though. Come on, Janmark. Stay on your feet. Don't try and get a call there.
Astutely pointed out.
None's coming.
Mightily in his absence. 2 for 16. It is 9 games away from the team. 2 for 2 today. Reichner Evans off an Oiler clear will back off. Tolman. Gives it up
Wow.
to Kakko. Reverses Tolman. Push the backhander wide. Nugent Hopkins.
That's awesome.
Draisaitl has dominated Seattle.
No, it's all good. I knew what you meant. That's awesome.
For a third straight win.
14, 16, 2-0.
A
Wow.
lot of jeopardy right now. Ty Cartier shot well wide of the mark. Rebound skip.
That is crazy.
All the way back to center.
The Seattle rink is amazing. Oh,
Well, it was a 5-game homestand.
I'm intrigued by it. I like the dual scoreboard thing they have.
Rematch with Seattle on Thursday.
I'm very intrigued by how it looks. Futuristic and all.
Ahead, 9. Now McDavid will shovel it in deep.
Outside of North America,
Picked up his first goal of the season.
I want to get you guys' thoughts on Davos.
Glanced off his skate. Nugent Hopkins had his second point of the afternoon on that play as well.
If you could plan a trip outside of North America hockey-wise,
No ice.
would you guys go to Davos? Or Davos, however you want to say the name.
Following on the forecheck against Bouchard. What a battle backhander short side, but Skinner was right there to make the positional stop.
Nifty little backhand by Everly.
Yeah, Howard is going to be a great player for the Oilers.
McCann
He just needed that time.
smacked around and Savoy.
He just needed that time.
What a good game this afternoon, Matt Savoy.
Right, he's been in the battle. And he's not giving up on those loose pucks. He stay with it. So even if you don't win it, you don't lose it cleanly.
Oh, that is awesome.
Mangiapane with support down low for Emerson. The outlet to Pagolsi. And Emerson, I mean, that was a 1-0 game at the time. Fine defensive play that led
Coachella Firebirds.
2-0 goal. The Oilers haven't looked back. Here's Mangiapane.
I would love to see that arena.
Lost to Pagolsi.
Is it anywhere as good as the Seattle one?
Gulak winds it around. Emerson. Lose 8-3, a lot of blame.
Belfast Giants. Yeah, the Belfast Giants arena is pretty cool. I like the old wooden buildings, like the Davos in Switzerland.
My heroes. Gulak.
What a great arena. What a great vibe.
Blocked by Meneers as he struggled.
Just an awesome vibe.
Draisaitl tried to thread one through to Mangiapane, then got it back, then turned and shot it off his own
Me and a couple buddies went there
body to Pagolsi. I'm not sure if that
a little bit after, or I can't remember if it was before or after the Spangler Cup. But it wasn't an international play. They were playing like ARE something or other.
Seattle, that took a lot of steam out of the Kraken. They haven't had the same pushback we saw in the first 35
And it was just a really awesome college-type atmosphere. That's one thing I'll say about European hockey fans. What a college vibe. Like, you had women, men, children. They had noisemakers. They had little drums. They had, like, you could imagine. And, like, little 5-year-old kids just making as much noise as possible. Oh. Like, wow. I was like, wow, you couldn't get away with this in the NHL. You couldn't get away with any of this in an NHL arena. You'd be told by 5 guys 4 rows deep, hey, you're making too much noise. If I had a choice to live in Europe, I would, just because of how great the sports atmosphere in Europe is.
However,
yeah, it sucks about the Arizona Coyotes. But they're coming back from what I've been hearing. There's a really good possibility the Phoenix Coyotes come back. New name, new ownership. Yeah, the Arizona Roadrunners, yeah. 13.5 minutes left to go in the third period. 3-0 Edmonton. Goals by Hopkins, Draisaitl, and Hyman. McDavid scores! Make it 4! Eeks!
Off the rush here and just a good job.
Yeah, of course I'm muted. Thanks for that. Yeah. Who's playing with people's food? I was just saying that's awesome that your parents were billet families. I would have loved to know a billet family or be a billet family myself. They do so much for those teams. Like, those players. Book club. Speaking of book club. First rule of book club. Don't talk about book club. Jerry, I don't know what to tell you, friend. First rule book club. Don't talk about book club. Wow. Wow. The Lion King. Disney House of Mouse Works. 1994. Let's read a little story, shall we? Actually, Lion King makes me cry. Still a classic. Still a classic movie. Classic book. Yeah, Jerry, but Rome wasn't built in a day. So, you gotta start somewhere.
Exams. Don't miss a play. Keep your eyes healthy with regular eye exams, including OCT.
Well, this is the start of the game in the first period. Watch the backtracking here. The backchecking by Savoy on this play. And then you're going to see Todd Colson again. Dogged coming back through the middle. Backchecking right to the puck there. Allows it to
Great Vancouver Canuck player, by the way, Stan Smile.
Practice time on defending. A lot of practice time on forwards coming back. Todd Colson.
Vancouver Canuck legend.
Strong player once again with that work ethic. And what it does is it starts your defensive game before the puck even gets into your own zone. When your forwards come back that aggressive.
They don't have very many of those in Vancouver, so.
On an ongoing basis. Having trouble in the defensive zone, cut it off before it gets there. Make sure there's more hands
12:02
back in the zone.
left in the third period. 4-0 Edmonton.
The ice, the usual suspects. We established early on the all-time 4 leading scorers.
I was also saying while I was muted,
Against the Seattle
the
Kraken.
Dell League is really underrated.
All 4
Excuse
of
me.
those players. McDavid,
Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I greatly appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. Whether you're here for 5 minutes or you're here for 5 hours, I greatly appreciate all the time we get to spend together. Communicate with me, hear all my old stories. Watch me lose my mind on bad Oiler play and cheer when they do good. It's all part of being a fan, right? Ride that roller coaster of emotions. High, high waves and low, low valleys.
with
Emerson and Ekholm. Good defensive play there. Sorry, Kulak and Emerson. Oilers just settle down here. Enjoy your work. Don't work too hard. 10 minutes left to go in the third period.
Alexiak steps up. Gaudreau, a shot blocked. Rebound, Alexiak shoots and a save. Stuart Skinner is 20.
Skinner looking good. 21st save of the game.
There's some extra still going on here as Janmark gets into Gaudreau. And a little frustrated group here. The Seattle Kraken with this shift by them. A little poke afterwards by Cartier into Skinner, who's had a strong performance.
Cartier.
They didn't like. Good shot by Big Alexiak. There's one that gets blocked. Alexiak moves to the middle, and this one zips through everybody. That last one right there, you can see actually the pack move. It was Cartier that got in there. Brett Kulak right away gets in.
Cartier.
Century Casino. All in, all games, all season. Century Casino. Great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile Racetrack.
Golly,
Welcome
gum
to the
drops.
Winner's Zone.
Might have got a nap after this game.
David and Cartier. Away to face off. Midway point, third period. Nurse to Regul up the right hand side. Hyman stumbled off balance.
Hyman gets tripped, no call. Crazy.
A second time, couldn't make a play. McDavid to Regul. Nurse waiting, trying to center. Deflected away by Freddie Gaudreau, much to Nurse's chagrin, as you may have heard, thanks to our excellent on-ice audio. Gaudreau to Alexiak. Young chip and charge around Regul. Takes him against the boards.
Set away with him there.
You think so?
A hold on the big man.
Maybe. Bangers. Everly. Centering pass. Great shot. And Skinner got a piece. Maybe Regula as well. Skinner, that might have glanced off his right shoulder. let it go through to Bouchard and now absorbs the initial contact from Everly. Back into the Ekholm, shot into traffic, rebound, trying to go backdoor, but Colby wasn't there.
Hey.
Cleared by Seattle.
That is okay.
Retrieved by Ekholm with 8 minutes to play.
We'll worry about Thursday when we get to Thursday, right? That's the way it works. We'll worry about tomorrow. Today is today. I'll enjoy the win today, and I'll be sorrow in the loss tomorrow.
2 for 2 on the power play, 5 for 5 on the kill. You get the idea.
Me, any plans?
Ekholm a deflection out of play.
Food.
And it's 4-0 Edmonton. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third.
Excuse me. I made the mistake of going swimming this morning. I am regretting that decision mightily right now. I am regretting the decision to go swimming before the hockey game today. My legs are sore. Yeah, War Games. I was watching last year's War Games, thinking it was this year's, and then I realized it was 2024 in Vancouver. Like, War Games isn't in Vancouver this year. Yeah, I made the mistake of going swimming before the game today, so. Silly me. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Oh, we should make some chicken. I'm feeling like chicken for supper. Honestly, though, Epic, I'll probably watch some wrestling, watch a lot more hockey. Go out and see if my driveway needs to be shoveled again. Warming up the wife. You cold?
Double of any other forward in the game. He touches so many different areas, and they're happy to have him back in the lineup. That's for sure.
And he's a facilitator on the power play. I mean, even if he's not the most deadly weapon out there, it seems like when the power play is working and it's most efficient, it runs through him.
Why are you watching Coco again?
Absolutely. You put too much focus on 97, 29, 93 will make you big. He has that attribute as well,
Wow.
too.
8.5 minutes left to go in the third period.
Edmonton took 4 penalties in that period. And 5 in total, 5 for 5 on the penalty kill in this one today. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins was who jumped over the board to kill the 5-on-3. I mean, that's what he means to the team, and they're happy, like I said, to have him back to kind of fill that spot right for so.
Sent in deep by Klatten. Yeah, I mean, for a while it looked like Edmonton was determined to keep Seattle in this game with some undisciplined penalties.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect. This is still a work in progress, and there was a big stretch where the
We got Clattenburg turning up. A big hit.
Clattenburg! Let's go. 1 punch, 2 punch, 3 punch, 4. Down the board you go. I love this kid. I love this kid. Yeah, barbershop, they did. That's fine. Avalanche are a good regular season team.
Everybody loves a comeback story.
What a
And
fight.
this one is written in the
What a
style
fight by
of
Clattenburg.
Jasper. Happy happens here.
And Seattle gets a power play out of all that.
A presence since he stepped in the lineup for Edmonton. He was looking for this. He gets a roughing here as well as the 5-minute major. Gaudreau here in the corner comes to the aid of Riker Evans on that hit, and then just a little headlock here by Clattenburg, and then finally they both jet the gear at the same time. A couple shots. Little bounce goes down, so the first one in the books for Connor Clattenburg.
November's not over yet.
Hits at last look, maybe 5 now on that one on a
Shave after the game.
Of the 22 that Edmonton
That's what I'm going to be doing, shaving after the game.
He had some juice, that's for sure.
Well, that's what I'm doing today too, shaving.
The extra 2 for roughing. This is Seattle's 6th power play in the afternoon.
Love it. Love the energy.
Henry takes the face-off against Matty Beniers, so now he's going to be relieved of that responsibility. He adjusts Beniers' own right leg, and Samoa ends up winning the face-off, allowing Regula to clear up the right-hand side. That was interesting. Adam Henrique on his way out. It's like, all right.
Well, this is the final game of November. November 29th. Yeah, it's been a long month, eh, Barbershop? November's been a long month. No, you can't take selfies with the players.
Yeah, had to work to get it out, but good job by Bouchard to stay with it. Tolvanen's a shooter, 23 goals last year. And he's a guy that likes to fire.
Yeah, I felt that way too. My wife would love if I kept the stash. But it just itches. Like it just, it goes up the nostril and just gets in the crevice of your mouth, right? Like it just. That's awesome, Epic. That's awesome. 30 seconds left to go in the power play for Seattle.
He's created some offense in this one today. Had the breakaway denied by Skinner, but he's been all over. It's only a matter of time. Really smart offensive
selfies? No. Like where you stand beside them and get pictures? No, the security guards will not allow you to get on the other side of the table. As she says, notice the beard never goes away. Oh. Chuck Cease.
Seattle struggles at 5-on-5 continues. Fewest goals in the league. 5-on-5 coming in. 30th overall in scoring. And Edmonton, of course, coming in with its own trouble.
5:13 left to go in the third period.
Here's McDavid dropping it off for Draisaitl. Fresh off a successful kill. It's muscled down low, followed by Lindgren. And with 5 to
I'll be right up. 5 minutes left to go. So you're allowed to cross-check a player when he's down? So Karche cross-check Regula. When Regula's down on his knees, he cross-check him on the side of the head. That's allowed, right, referee? Wow. Yeah, no, like, because you got to pay for that event, right? No, it grows, like, my stash, as you guys can see, grows all the way around and goes down, right? Like, it just gets caught in the middle of your lips and up your nostrils. It's just really annoying. But, yeah, so for the event itself, like, you're allowed to take pictures of the players signing your thing, but you can't you can take a selfie if you're on one side of the table, and you can do that as a selfie, and they're pretty cool like that. You're allowed to shake their hands, have conversation. If the lineup isn't too great, you're allowed to have a quick conversation with them. I was very fortunate to have a very brief. I don't know if it was a minute or less, but what words were spoken between me and Skinner, great conversation. Oh, I feel for the guy. The look on Picard's face when I showed him this jersey, though, is something else. He looked up. Oh, absolutely. Barbershop then showing a lot of fire and fight, as they should, because they looked like a soft B-level team for most of the year. They looked like a bad, no heart, no hustle, no loyalty type team. So it's good to see the fire. It's good. Clettenburg, man, that guy brings it. I think that guy is the juice that will stir this team. People don't like it. People are like, well, if you need a 20-something-year-old to come in and do that for you, your team clearly misses something. Well, sometimes players don't get paid to do that.
When I'm on the trip, they win. You're up 4-0 here with 4:47 left to go. Pretty spirited fight between Alec Regula and Ty Cartier. Might see a little more of that.
So Cartier didn't get the extra 2 for the cross check? Interesting.
You and Trent got a lot of space in the mid-90s in Edmonton. Bouchard in over the line. No one came over the middle on the Edmonton football team back then with Trent patrolling, and of course you were in your heyday. What was the
All right, cat's out of the bag. I will say, Renegade, I didn't have to tell him. This is the coolest part about this job. Yeah, Picard loved it. Skinner loved it.
This time tries the right-hand side. You've got McDavid dumping it in for.
I'm trying not to be boastful, guys. Like, I'm trying to be very humble. But in some situations, you just got to pat your own back and be proud of who you are. Sometimes you just have to pat your own back and be proud of what you've built and what you've done. And no matter what anybody says about you or you say, you're always going to have haters, but you're also going to have people that respect what you do. I really wish I got a video of him saying it. But when I gave the jersey to Skinner, like, he was looking down. Obviously, when you're signing things, you're never looking up. He looked down at the jersey, and I'm getting emotional even thinking about what he said. He saw the jersey because he's seen my videos, and he said, "I follow you." Can you, like, I know it doesn't mean anything to you guys, having somebody say, "I follow you," but that was like, I was taken very aback. I'm like, wow. So yeah, when Stuart Skinner says, "I follow you," like that, I don't know if you guys could see the picture that I put up, but when he's looking up and he has his mouth open, that's where he says, "I follow you." I took a picture, not a video, because I'm not a video type guy. So yeah, people in line that were in front of me and behind me that heard that were just kind of looking at me like, who the fuck's this kid? So yeah, it was pretty exciting for me to hear those words, "I follow you." Like, that's... I know it doesn't mean a lot to a lot of people. Like, okay, cool. So you have 12 followers in the world and one of them is a goalie. Who cares, right? Like, but I don't care if I have 12 followers and all of them are grassroots workers. 12 people is 12 people, man. If I can just talk to one person, I'm alright with it. don't you be crying.
Yeah, both players get 10
Hi.
misconducts. Did they warrant it? Probably not, but with 2:59 left in the game and a 4-0 game, and obviously both officials know what's going on and
Yeah,
transpired.
Anna went up into her room
They
with
get
her
the hot
speaker.
shower, so to
Oh my
speak,
goodness, Anna.
settle things down.
Again, in case you're just joining us,
Get comfortable.
Oilers, perfect afternoon on special teams. 2 for 2 on the power play with Nugent Hopkins back. And just as importantly, with Nugent Hopkins back, 5 for 5 on the kill, including a minute 45 of 5-on-3 time where Seattle could have tied. Kraken walked in with a drive. Blocked
Ooh.
away by Skinner. And the rebound
Skinner with another big save. That's cool.
able to put that to rest. And then the
He's
usual
looked calm.
suspects, McDavid,
I think that's the one thing that I can take away from this game. He looks calmer. He's not sporadic.
on the score sheet in support of that man, Stuart
Yeah.
Skinner, whose night on Tuesday last
What are your
night,
thoughts on Stuart Skinner?
He did not love his
Thumbs up for
practice
good?
on Thursday.
Or thumbs down for
Had
bad?
a better practice on Friday and felt raring to go this afternoon, and it showed in his play.
She's like, dude, I don't know how thumbs work. Can you do this? Can you do your thumbs up?
Shane Wright against Ryan Nugent.
She's like,
who, of course, just as I say that, has chased down the circle.
Mostly my TikTok account,
Pulls it back, and
but
Ty Emerson with 2.5 to go. Clears the zone. Kraken are going to lose their third in a row.
like I said, like you guys
season.
don't understand, right? Like
The Oilers were
players do have social media,
out of first place.
and they really do see and hear and read everything we put out there.
So Henrique is kind of hopping his
Oh,
way
Henrique's hurt now too, blocking shots.
with the presence of mind to reach out.
Like when I say things like that, like I'm not just saying things to be an asshole and be a jerk. The players really do know what fans say about them. Whether it's indirectly to like they see it themselves, or a friend of theirs sees it, a family member of theirs sees it, their team of people like their agent, their media team, their broken blade, ouch. Hope it's just a blade, not a foot. Somebody sees it, right? Like
Hammered wide by
their public relations guy. Like all players have a PR guy.
Now trying to get him on the board, another blast by Montour to
You have to, right?
Here's Ekholm with 2 minutes to go. Shovels inside.
Especially in this day and age of everything is so bang, 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 bang.
Punches it behind the net. Skinner.
You need to know what's going on, good, bad, or indifferent.
But Golson, Leon Draisaitl, stood up by McCann. His helmet came off. He's got to leave immediately. Beniers will leave it in the corner. McCann elects to stay on. Put the helmet back on. The drive, meanwhile, by Golson, fended off by Joey Decor.
1.5 left to go in the third period. Oilers 4, Seattle nothing.
Draisaitl
We're back
stays.
next week on Monday or Tuesday
McCann to Beniers.
for a long homestand.
Behind the Oiler defense.
Hi, you.
One last change for
What are you
Seattle
looking at?
Kraken. With a minute to play in the third period.
I wouldn't trust you either.
To go to 13 and 4 all time against the Seattle.
No, I'm gonna go upstairs with you guys after this game.
Jamie
Cause
Alexia.
Daddy's hungry.
Ekholm, soft toss. Lazar,
We can take her out in the stroller another time, Anna.
who drives his way toward the net. The backhander sifted wide. Rebound Ekholm. To Bouchard. Shattered his stick as he tried to blast one on net. Evans ahead. Bouchard now.
30 seconds left to go in the third period. Shots are 26-25 for the Edmonton Oilers. Sorry, Seattle Kraken, 4-0 is the score.
Lifetime against Seattle. Decor leaving it for Riker Evans. Alexiak.
So what's Seattle now against the Pacific teams? 4-2?
Hopkins to center, Janmark, and this is going to be Stuart Skinner's 9th career shutout, the 2nd this season. He bageled the Rangers in Madison Square Garden with 24 saves today. He does the same to the Kraken and Climate Pledge.
Oh, Stewie.
High notice after that tough loss.
Say what what you want about him. He's mentally tough.
And this team came out with a little different mentality. It was in the balance, a little undisciplined, I thought, early in the game into the second. Once they started.
You know what? I wouldn't even just go that far. You know how I'm always saying you will lose win as a team and lose as a team. Just win as a team. This was a great team win. This is what this team is capable of when they just play 60 minutes. Was it a great 60 minutes? No. Did it have parts that were good? Absolutely. Did it have parts that were bad? Yes. But just be okay for 60 minutes. Put 60-minute effort. You're not going to have 60 minutes of Picasso. You're also not going to have 60 minutes of shit on shingle. But just play 5 minutes of good hockey. Double it up. 5 more minutes of good hockey. Double it up. Play 10 minutes of good hockey. Then you know what? First period's done. You've played 20 minutes of good hockey. Go out. First 5 minutes of second period. Work on it. Next 5 minutes, double that up. Now you got 10 minutes. You're halfway through the game and you're playing good hockey. Double it up. Third period, your second period's done. You've got 40 minutes down. You got 20 minutes left. And you're playing good hockey. First 5 minutes of third period, come out with a little bit of juice. Come out with a little bit of mustard, a little bit of jam. Double it up. 10 minutes. If this team just plays 5-minute increments of okay to good hockey, before you know it, 60 minutes is done, and you look at the overall team, wow. Well, that's going to have to change, Barbershop. This team's going to have to care and care now. Like, they've built themselves a hole. They honestly... They've built themselves a hole. They're going to have to put that give a fuck meter up now. There was an excuse before, but if they were holding on to, well, we don't have Hopkins and we don't have Hyman. Well, now you have Hopkins, now you have Hyman. There's no excuse to put a 60-minute good effort in. Obviously, they're not going to be great 60 minutes every time. It's not going to be 60 minutes of pressure, passion, hitting, scoring. You're going to get those nights, but for the most part, just play 60 hard minutes. I think if we as fans can all agree, if you just played 60 hard minutes, right? Like, obviously, you're not going to play 60 great minutes all the time. Just play hard minutes. Even when you're losing, still play hard minutes. Because sometimes a bounce or two isn't going to go your way. Right? But I'll let you guys go. I'm going to go take care of the kiddos. Make myself some late lunch, early supper. Are you hungry?
Yeah, just woke it up.
So you just woke up so you can eat food? Any whoosies, my name is Matt, OilersFanReaction. We'll see you guys next. Honestly, I'm going to look at the schedule. I have been away for far too long to even know what's coming up in the pipeline. Stu Skinner gets the first star. Hopkins gets the second, and Draisaitl gets the third. Hi.
Finally, the game is over.
What is that supposed to mean, finally the game is over?
That means I'm glad.
The Oilers play on Tuesday against the Minnesota Wild. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I like that. Every 2 days. All right. You guys have yourselves a great night. My name's Matt. Deuces.
Bye.
Oh, bye.